All right, West Virginia fans, happy Turkey Day. Thanksgiving is my favorite time of the year. And I think this year, West Virginia fans, we have a lot to be thankful for. So in today's video, I'm going to break down the top 5 things that all West Virginia fans are thankful for this holiday season. Before we do that, if you're a West Virginia fan, please remember to like and subscribe to JerseyEER. One thing that I'm thankful for is our subscribers. We've had over 500 people subscribe now. We've been going at this for about 6 months. So I really appreciate all the support that we have been getting from West Virginia fans. It's been awesome. And I am so grateful for the people that have subscribed so far and would love to have more. So if you haven't done so yet, please remember to like and subscribe to JerseyEER. With that being said, let's get into the video. So, one of the top things that West Virginia fans are thankful for, are grateful for this year, is our athletic director, Wren Baker. Wren Baker has a very difficult job. West Virginia is not an easy place to be an athletic director at. We have a small state, we have limited resources, and a lot of times I feel that we are punching above our weight class. So if you look at what he's done over the last 6 months between the Hope Coliseum naming rights deal and the renovations that are going to happen to the Hope Coliseum and the football stadium with the press box and the luxury suites, he deserves a lot of credit. And if you think about the revenue sharing where we're at and how we're at full rev share and what he has done for the athletic department, he truly deserves a lot of credit. Wren Baker is a superstar athletic director, and we are so grateful to have this guy at the helm. And he's had some really good coaching hires. Unfortunately, some of them have decided to step away and go to other schools. And even after that, it seems like he's found the right people after those people have left. So he's a guy that has dealt with a lot of crap since being the athletic director and a lot of drama. But one thing that he has done is he stayed consistent with his demeanor and he's represented the university well. And I'm proud to call this guy our athletic director. I think even though we can be in some difficult times and some murky times as West Virginia fans, this guy always gives us hope at the end of the day. So I have to start off with this video with Wren Baker. We're definitely thankful and grateful for him for leading the charge for West Virginia athletics. All right, the next thing that West Virginia fans are grateful for this year are the wins over Pitt. The backyard brawl is an intense, fierce rivalry. I wish it was on this weekend, rivalry weekend, because it would mean so much more. But the fact that we beat them on 9-13 this year was just icing on the cake. It was Rich Rodriguez's first big win back since being the head coach. And for one day, it felt like West Virginia football was back again. The stadium was packed. We had a dramatic comeback win. To see Pat Narduzzi pout off the field, storm off the field was just a great sight to lay eyes on. Ty Edwards had an amazing game, and we have bragging rights for the next 4 years. So this rivalry is going to take a little bit of a break, and during that time, West Virginia is going to have the bragging rights over Pitt. I don't care what the records are. They can say what they want to say. When we played head to head this year, we knocked them off. We got the W. And if you see any Pitt fans at the Thanksgiving Day table this year, at your local establishment, catching up with friends, let them know who won that game, especially in football. And then look at basketball as well, right? That was a big win over them too. I know Pitt has really struggled in basketball, but that's not our problem at this point. We dominated that game 71-49. Ross Hodge, that was a huge win for him. It was a gold rush for basketball. The Hope Coliseum was packed. It had an amazing atmosphere, and it was a great win. So no matter how these seasons go, and we know football season didn't go according to plan with all the injuries, and it was a struggle at times. Luckily, we've turned it around. But no matter what happens with basketball and football, we have those wins that we can make strong memories with. There'll be things we look back on as positives. So very grateful, very thankful for the wins over Pitt. Hopefully we get more for years to come. All right, the next thing that West Virginia fans are thankful for this year is big time recruits. So this happened within the last week, right? Miles Sadler, a 4-star, 5-star composite player, commits to West Virginia, highest rated recruit we've had in the modern era. That was a game changer for the recruiting rankings for our class. You can see the team rankings above Miles' head, 17th and 18th overall in the 24/7 recruiting rankings. That is absolutely massive. If we want to compete in the Big 12 on a year-end basis, we need to have recruiting classes like this moving forward. So the fact that Ross Hodge was able to get a guy like Miles Sadler in year one of his recruiting class is absolutely major. And it's a sign of good things to come, hopefully. So super excited about him. And then you go to football and you get Kevin Brown. His dad played at West Virginia. We know the story well. He was on the Pat McAfee show, and he's at a position of need. This kid has a chance to play right away for West Virginia. He's a 4-star player, recently decommitted from Penn State, and he's a massive human being, and he's a game changer in the class. West Virginia was like in the 50s before he committed. Once he committed, we had a huge bump in the ratings. Signing day, early signing day is next Wednesday. So hopefully they can add a few more recruits to this class. Who knows? Maybe you can get into the top 25. But overall, I think things are looking up based on the recruits that we got. So West Virginia fans, we're definitely grateful for the big time recruits that have come our way recently. The next thing that we're thankful for and grateful for this season is the glossy helmet return. You know, this might seem like something small, but just seeing how it looks on TV and when you go there in a game, it looks amazing. We should have never got rid of it in the first place. Like I said earlier, I know the football team performances have not been great this year, and we've struggled, but at least we look good on the field, right? I love the uniform combo that you see here with Ty Edwards. The glossy helmet needs to stay. We should never get rid of it again, and I'm so grateful. We're so thankful that that helmet is back. And then the next thing that we're grateful for is the Rich Rodriguez audio, the sound bites that we have received this year. From talking about playing pickleball with his wife to talking about Xavier Bosley's dad burning Rich Rodriguez shirts and gear when he left West Virginia the first time, to the post-game locker room when he talks about playing West Virginia football, to him talking to ESPN reporters after the backyard brawl game, his daily press conferences during camp. He has been so entertaining, Rich Rodriguez. And it's just a breath of fresh air. Not to keep harping on Neil Brown or anything like that, but his pressers, his sound bites were very dry, very boring, and didn't get many people excited. Rich Rodriguez hasn't been sugarcoating anything. He says what he says, and he says it with confidence. He says West Virginia has a chance next year to compete for a Big 12 title and to possibly make the college football playoff. And he has big aspirations and big goals, but he'll also call out the team when they can't get the ball this far, when they need it to get to go. So it's been super entertaining to cover, and as a fan, to listen to the sound bites. So I know for me, it's been really fun. So we, as West Virginia fans, we're grateful that he's back because the sound bites are fun, and I think that the team is heading in the right direction. And if you look how they've played over the last 4 games, you can see it coming together. They still have one more game left versus Texas Tech, which will be an uphill battle. But if they can compete in that one and make it close, or who knows, beat a top 5 team at home, it would be a springboard for next season and get a lot of people excited for next season. So the Rich Rodriguez audio is something we're grateful for. And I think in general, most fans would agree that we are thankful that he's back in general, because we can see signs of hope that the football team will get this turned around soon. And that's all I got. So short video, wanted to hop on here before everyone goes out and spends Thanksgiving with their families. I know I'm going to. I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving with their families. Again, it's the best time of the year. Enjoy the turkey Enjoy the rivalry games this weekend. And let's go Mountaineers. We'll talk to you guys next time on the JerseyEER Show.